How do you keep your children safe? I talked to so many parents today who are just at a loss for words at how they keep their kids safe, are fed up, and are really feeling like no one is listening. We're trying to give them a voice to let folks know that we are listening, and we're hoping that we can help these families. Listen, Les, I have been clear over the years, very transparent. I live in Hillcrest, which is literally up the hill from this neighborhood in Fair Lawn Southeast. I heard the gunshots. 4 shots, about a pause, 5 seconds or so, followed by 9 consecutive shots. I turned over in bed, looked at the clock. It was 4:05. 12-year-old Anaya turned over in her bed. She was sleeping in that 3rd floor bedroom there. When she turned over in bed, she was shot. And we're told the fact that she turned over in bed, she stopped the bullet from traveling through the mattress and hitting her 2 siblings who were sleeping just inches away. Now, I'm about to show you what this bullet did to her leg. You may find it graphic, but this is real, and sadly, it is reality for too many of our families. The bullet tore through the 12-year-old basketball player's leg just above the knee. Her mother tells me, thankfully, the bullet did not hit any major arteries, and not, we're told, is out of the hospital already. Police later found the bullet lodged in her mattress. Now, the bullet traveled to the 3rd floor window and onto the top bunk where Anaya was sleeping. Her 4-year-old brother was right behind her, 2 other siblings on the bottom bunk. Now, the kids were all in one room because, get this, Mom says the other 2 bedrooms are mold ridden. In fact, I discovered through the dashboard of the Department of Buildings that 2600 Naylor has 31 housing code violations. Owners owe the city more than $380,000. Now, Anaya's mom is trying to move.
I'm doing okay, just trying to find somewhere to relocate, so get my family to safety. That's all that matters. The gun violence, like it really have to stop. Like, we hear gunshots around here every day, and the police always outside just looking for shell casing all the time. We always up through the middle of the night, so we be hearing it. But just this one night, everybody was asleep.
Just that one night, everybody was asleep, and just that one night, a bullet pierced the 3rd floor window and struck her little girl. Now we're told Anaya is too afraid to come home. Obviously, she is recovering with a relative in Maryland, but you know, the mom is worried about the other children who are in the house who will have questions and who will be concerned about their own safety. She's doing her best to move. So coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to hear more from Miss Brown about the moments after the gunshots rang out. And I also talked to another mom who lives just right across the street here in Naylor Road. She tells me gunshots tore through her apartment just a week ago. These families living in crisis, in fear inside their own homes. Les, Zoe?
Yeah, Delia, I'm listening to Anaya's mom. They're talking about moving somewhere safer. Where else do you go? You're in a bedroom on the 3rd floor in your apartment. That is supposed to be a safe space. Doesn't get safer than that. All right, Delia, thank you.